Hello everybody, my name's Staru, and I'm gonna show you guys how to tween on light motion in two ways. My way and a simpler way, cause, yeah, my way kinda takes like a little bit more longer, cause, I'm using my old style to tween and if you know, I used to tween on CapCut, and I'm using that method right now because, I like it. To be honest, I have been thinking of making a tutorial video for a very long time, but it came to my attention once somebody asked me in my comment section. So now you guys are getting it. So let's go ahead and get into the video, guys. My bad for talking that much, but yeah, let's go ahead. Now, before you even start tuning, remember that you need to separate every part that you want it to be separated. You don't have to separate the hair, but you still gotta separate the back hair, cause, yeah. But, yeah, just make sure to separate the parts that you want to be separated besides the hair. Well, mostly the back hair that you need to separate. Now that it's time for tweening, I have to get rid of the music. I'm sorry, but, yeah, I gotta let you guys hear the music because that's pretty important. Because when you're trying to find the beat of the music, yeah, you have to hear it. So, as soon as you find the beat, you just do that. Just follow my steps right here. I'm not sure how to describe it, but you can see. What I did was use a parenting layer right there, and the parenting layer makes whatever part that that is separated be connected to that one singular part, so you don't have to tween it, which makes it much simpler. Which is not a part of my simplistic style. I just do it like all the time. Of course, with hair, like definitely with hair, but yeah, I like doing it. And it's pretty simple and it helps a lot, and it doesn't take that long. Also, make sure to move those pinpoint thingies by double clicking the plus sign thingy where you move it. Yeah, just double click that and you should move your pinpoint so where the body part is supposed to be, and like how it's supposed to move. Yeah, just do that and it will move like the correct way. Because if you just leave it in the middle, then it's not gonna like move correctly. Like it's gonna look kind of weird. So yeah, just do that. Now for my favorite part, making the hair move. Yay! So you're basically just gonna like move it in the same direction that the head is going, but yeah, it's still going the same direction, but it's just not like stiff, like staying there, because it's not stiff. It's supposed to move as well. So I do this with both of them, and it should work too. You just use the same graph. Soon I'll realize I have to get rid of the face thingy, which I really wanted to keep, but I guess I'm gonna have to stay with this like simplistic face with nothing actually changing to her face, which is kind of sucks, but hey, it still works, I guess. It's time for the background. So yeah, just see what I'm doing. I just choose like a certain color depending on what vibes the song gives, and I make it like as long as it. And then something I do is that I go to effects. I'll soon go to effects on this video, but I'm just seeing some stuff. But yeah, I'm going to effects, and I'm gonna soon go to effects, and I'm going to choose like something that'll work for it. Okay, so I'm not necessarily finished yet because I still have to use not use but move those bars right there. And yeah, as I move those bars, I have to find the correct keyframe, so I'm just doing that. But I'll soon realize after this that is not correct, so I just have to do it again. Now you may think it will be much simpler if I just duplicate it, but I don't want to do that because then it's just gonna be moving up instead of it being closing in or something. That's what I wanted to do. And if I just duplicate it and move it down, then it's just gonna move up, and that's not what I'm looking for. So I just reanimate it again, and of course it's gonna take a lesser time because I already found the keyframes. So yeah, if you're fine with the thing moving up, then good for you. But yeah, I'm just not looking for that. The reason I just redid those ones is because I'm going to do another thing right here. Is that I'm zooming in on the thing, but I'm just leaving the background alone. But the bars and the character, which is Salem, they're gonna move closer each time the beat drops. My bad, I have very long pauses for some reason, but yeah, it's just gonna move closer a little bit and move with the beat. Yeah. Okay, so I know there's so many optional things, but what I'm doing here is that I'm just using the clipping mask and putting the color over the character and the bars because I don't want the character to look out of place. And you can either use the lighter ones or the darken or lighten, whatever that thing is called. But yeah, you can either use one of those. And I choose to use darken most of the time, but depending on the background is going to change the colors of the person. Yeah. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I didn't bother animating another scene, so it's just repeats, but instead the hue just switches. I've done this plenty of times before, but yeah, that's how I do it, just using the filter. I'm just struggling with the outro right here. If you want to do some sort of intro as well, then you can do that. So it sort of loops in some way, and you can also do the same thing to the audio I did at the end, but it's just the opposite. After you've done, of course, you just export and go through a million ads for whatever things that you use that are premium exclusive, and that's pretty much the end.